Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Anyway, how's your
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes. Boy, that is good news.
It is the 26th day of June, 2024. It's almost July, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, and welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are on a Wednesday. Let me see. No Mark Parrish, because he's traveling the world. He's a globetrotter. We will have Mr. Rosie a little bit later. Let's do this. Hey, here's a comedy from Jim Gaffigan. The Power Trip Morning Show has begun on a Wednesday, so come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I was watching Animal Planet. Do you know that the male seahorse has the baby? And I was thinking, why don't they just call that the female seahorse? You know, it's just some stubborn scientist, you know? Yeah, that one there is male seahorse. Bill, that one's having a baby. Male has the baby. You're fired. My favorite animal is the manatee, the sea cow. Have you ever seen that animal? The manatee is endangered, and I think it's because it's out of shape. It looks like a retired football player. You ever seen it on the Discovery Channel? It's always floating around like, I'm bloated. Too much pizza.
That sounds so good.
The finish line is waiting.
Gaze at a graveyard.
You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride. For the warriors, never giving up the lead. To take it.
Oh, pretty obvious Sauce is golfing today. The hell of a shirt. Got pandas on it. Other various animals, maybe a wolf or something. Where are you golfing?
I am not. I have to record a video like I am golfing. So I thought I'd wear this because I have to go home and do things and then do other things. So yeah, I thought I'd dress nice today.
When?
Right now. I think I look fine.
I was kidding. I haven't seen you yet.
What's on that shirt? Give me the list of animals that is on your golf shirt. It's like maybe some kind of a panda for sure.
Panda, 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 panda.
Man, I thought I saw a giraffe. I didn't. Oh, deer.
Yeah.
A
Yes,
doe.
dear.
A female deer.
Is that a beaver?
I think so. Is that a
It's like a raccoon, maybe.
muskrat?
Maybe a bear.
Maybe a wolf.
Is that a scooch?
Looks like a wolf. Definitely a deer.
It's Justin Thomas's brand.
Scooch?
So just a bunch of various animals. Looks
Yeah.
like a Where's Waldo, but no Waldo. Just animals.
Way to go, Scooch.
I think there's some bamboo on here.
Yeah.
I don't know what that animal is. Some flowers. Yeah, man. I like it. I think it looks nice.
Good.
Thank you.
It is weird that golf is attached specifically to like that kind of attire.
Like loud shirts.
I mean, just like what part of golf says you have to wear shirts like that? It's weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I like shirts like this.
Yeah, everybody wears those when they go golfing.
Yeah,
I don't get it, but whatever.
Yeah.
That's for you guys.
You know what I like the most about golf? I'm maybe stealing this bit from some comedian, but I love how golfers just practice their swings in the middle of a hallway without a golf club
Oh, yeah.
on carpet. I love it.
I was doing that when I was like, I don't know, like 11, 12 years old. I was mocking that every day. In fact, it was a great bit in the school where I would just be doing like my putting and my golfing in front of, the golf team.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Were you told it was a great bit, or did you just review your
No,
own bit?
I was told. It actually was one of my early golden bits.
So you were trolling
Golden
10-year-old golfers?
Well, it was middle school, high school.
Okay.
So No, I would be like in the middle of class, sharpening my pencil.
Classic
And I'd just be
Halverson.
like, just-
Yep. And then you'd pretend to
The whole
punt.
class would laugh.
And people would say, great bit.
Oh, yeah, they would.
They'd say this is one
I'm
of
not even kidding, man.
Halverson's golden bits.
Mocking the golfers doing their swings and their fake air swings. That was an early golden Halvey bit.
It took me 53 years to get there. You were doing it when you were 11.
Yeah, you don't have a golden bit, Hawk.
I don't.
Oh, you got like billions of golden bits.
Well, that's very sweet of you.
And look, Chris doesn't have the balls that you have. Chris
No.
wants to just go down the hall and do it like just for fun. You did it in front of the golfers.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a guy standing at the bus stop over here yesterday, waiting on the bus, and he was practicing his golf swing. And I was like, either that guy's practicing his golf swing or he's crazy. Does he think he's on a golf course right now?
Right, but not for 1 second when you drove past or walked past the guy at the bus stop. Did you think this is a classic bit by the bus guy?
No, and that's because I'm a little behind.
No, you're not.
I like that you called it one of your golden bits.
was.
That's what I'm saying.
I was very
love
proud
the
of
review
it.
that he gave himself.
Not just like one of my better bits or one of my best bits or one of my golden bits.
I'd be at hockey camp and we'd be waiting in line and I would be fake putting. And
Did you guys know I had a camp for kids?
No, I did not. But good for you, man.
It turned out to be a bad idea.
Oh, yeah.
What did you do to bestow upon the youth in this camp?
The games were not well chosen.
Yeah.
And neither were the movies.
Oh, no.
Sauce, what would you classify as your golden bits?
I don't know if I have one.
Oh, come
I didn't
on.
know
Think of the first one you have. It's Abby. The Target bit.
Yeah, the
That's your golden
Target bit.
bit. That is the golden bit.
That's your golden bit.
I mean, the John Olerud bit, but that's like 15 years ago. But if we're counting bits we did in like 5th grade, I guess we can count
You
that
should.
bit.
You should be proud of your whole life, not just
Your O life.
your
my
whole
old
life.
I don't know if I've had an old life. I've had a great life. Yeah,
Is it
probably
over?
the Target bit. No, it's not over.
Oh, geez, good.
That's a bit.
I don't want you to be dead.
Yeah, good.
It's over
He
as a
died.
bit?
Yeah,
He
that's maybe
died?
my golden bit.
Yeah, you did. That is a good bit for him.
Woodhawk.
That's a golden bit.
That's a golden bit.
Yeah.
Wales, is that a golden bit?
It's also a country.
Yeah.
No,
That's it.
It's also
technically.
my size. Yeah.
Here's another one of your golden bits. Hawk, say something like like you had sex with his dad. Okay, but it specifically say with your dad. Okay,
This is my golden
That's
bit.
your golden bit.
go ahead.
Hey, I got it. I put it in your dad.
My dad.
That is my golden bit. Yeah. Good point. Yeah, that's my golden bit. What? Your attorney?
Now do the bit where you just make up a name out of nowhere, right? Like like say somebody crapped at a Target and just make up the person's name.
Okay.
It's probably Larry Reynolds, but do whoever you want. Go ahead.
All right. News story out of Casablanca. Crispin Glover was caught eating Cheerios out of a toilet bowl in Target on Tuesday.
Crispin Glover.
That's
one of your golden bits.
That is one of my golden
I gotta
bits.
tell you.
That lady Woodhawk.
Oh, my Woodhawk. Yeah.
Yeah, Woodhawk.
I
Yeah.
wish somebody like a carver or a woodsman would make me a little hawk, and then you could say Woodhawk. on the side of it.
Woodhawk.
Yeah. That wasn't a golden bit. My apologies, guys.
The Woodhawk T-shirt that we made,
Yeah.
Hawkwood. Yeah.
or Hawkwood. Nikki Parrish I think it was over the weekend, posted a picture of like her and a bunch of it was Parrish and Nikki and then another couple, and they took like a picture. And Parrish is standing next to the guy's wife, has his arm around her with a Hawkwood T-shirt pointing at her. Yeah, it was
He's on his way here, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I didn't
back
know
from,
that.
back from his big
I'm glad he's
European
back.
vacation. I never saw European Vacation. Was that
It was great.
Yeah, you get to see that lady's
You
hooters.
see some hoots.
Yeah,
which one? Beverly
Yeah,
D'Angelo?
Beverly D's.
Do you really?
yeah.
Yeah, you see
And then he
Beverly
like
D's.
puts him up on like a billboard. Isn't that the bit? And then
That's a
she
golden bit.
tries to. His golden bit is freaking out.
You know,
Oh, that was a sip. That's another one of your golden bits. He just goes,
yeah.
his golden bit is freaking out. And he took a dramatic sip of
did you
coffee.
sip? I didn't even see him
Oh,
sip.
you could hear it. What, do here. Yeah, his golden bit is
freaking out.
But it
Man, that is a golden
but it is, isn't it? Isn't that
one of your
like
golden bits.
Chevy's bit in all those films is him
Pretty much.
Like melting down. He gets botulism?
Every film.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that?
Sure. All the cool kids.
Speaking of
doesn't that kill you?
Speaking of topless gals in
Sometimes.
movies,
I like them.
Yeah, there's your golden bit.
I don't know why people always paint you as being a pervert.
I don't either. It drives me crazy.
You know the opening scene of Jaws, right? The gal that goes skinny dipping and then
Yeah,
gets
she gets
ripped to
naked.
shreds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the drunk guy passes out on the beach and doesn't go out and swim and find her.
Yeah.
Jaws is rated PG.
Pretty good.
My wife, right. My wife the other day was saying, because I was thinking about taking Harper to this Jaws screening that's in theaters. Jaws is back in theaters. And she loves the movie. She's seen it. And she's like, there's nudity in that movie. I'm like, when? She's like, the gal in the beginning. I'm like, they don't really show it, though. It's like it's in the darkness. It's silhouette. She's like, oh, no, you see him. I'm like, I've seen that movie 200 times. Did I really miss how graphic that is? And I'm like, if it is, and it's rated PG, once a movie is rated, is that just locked in, regardless of how times change in the future? Because now you have nudity. You're nowhere near PG. But 49 years ago, that was still rated PG. What?
July 1st, 1984 was when PG-13 was introduced because in Airplane, you see that lady's boobs, and that's PG.
PG as well.
Yeah. So PG-13 wasn't a thing then, I guess.
Which is weird because PG is parental guidance, which means it sounds like, well, this is... 40 years ago, that sounded like, well, I might need to check with my parents. Right now, PG means it's the most harmless thing of all time.
Yeah.
But back then, it was, parental guidance may be needed.
Yeah.
I guess I've never quite noticed that you can see her naked.
Maybe you only watch it on the TV for a long time.
Yeah, good point.
Because you wouldn't see her naked on the TV.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Man, is that my golden bit?
That's a really good point, Hogs.
Did I just have a golden bit?
Well, I'm just saying it doesn't shock me that you're the expert on when nudity is allowed and when it is.
I went to the local news station, Channel 7, hosted by Dick Baldridge, after they showed...
Dick Baldridge? That is my bit.
After they...
I do that every time.
After they showed Jaws on the TV, and they edited out her yugs, I burned that building to the ground.
Wow.
I was 9.
Yeah.
I guess I probably...
9 years old, and you didn't even have a golden bit yet, like Halverson.
Here we go.
Zachary.
So, Jaws has this parent's guide, so it'll tell you...
Yep.
So this
How to eat a
is for
person?
Jaws.
Whoa.
In the first scene, a girl gets naked and starts swimming in the sea. Although it's a bit dark, you can still see she is naked from the underwater shot. It is at night, but the silhouette of her bare breast is briefly seen. Her butt is seen. And in the 4K remastered edition, you can see her breasts and pubic region.
Is that right?
Wow.
It says here you can see her fallopian tubes.
Wow.
Hawk is buying a Blu-ray player.
Yep.
I don't think I've ever seen it in 4K. Maybe that's the key. But even though she's naked, the underwater shots, I never thought you could see it. I always thought the chance that you might see something is when she was running along the beach, taking her clothes off to run to the water.
Right.
But it's in the dark, so I didn't. But of course, I should have thought, when Harper saw the movie for the first time, she had probably just turned 10. 10-year-olds lock in on stuff like that.
Yeah.
That stands out to them. They're not used to that. The rest of us are like, okay, whatever. It's a gal running down the beach,
You guys
taking
know
off her shirt, whatever.
You know the website Mental Floss?
Sure.
If you went on mentalfloss.com, there's a picture of the Jaws fish swimming in the next scene after the girl gets eaten. And her butthole is hanging off of his tooth.
Oh, my.
It's literally hanging there.
Wow.
Okay, since this is one of those worthless segments that we're just going all over the place, speaking of buttholes,
Okay.
I just randomly threw on I Think You Should Leave with Tim Robinson last night. Do you guys remember the sketch he does where he's sitting at his desk at his office and he's just randomly feeding eggs to another egg, like an egg cartoon?
Yeah.
And he doesn't understand. He's like, I don't know what happens. I'm just going to keep feeding this egg eggs and see what happens. And like his coworkers come in like, what are you doing? He's like, I've never gotten this far in this game. I don't know what happens. And after he feeds the egg another like 40 eggs, the egg pulls his pants down and you can see the pubic region of the egg. And then the egg turns around and bends over. And I lost it. Oh I'm crying. I'm almost crying.
He loves it.
That's a golden bit.
Yeah, he loves it. I've never seen him laugh like that.
I didn't know he was capable.
He's cry laughing. Is he high? I've never seen him laugh like this once in my life. He's crying. I've never seen him do this.
Look at him.
Hey, for those of you who had tickets, he's crying over a joke.
You can't get a handle on it.
From last night.
This is how hard I laughed last night. You guys not know this bit?
No, can we watch it? It's
we
awesome.
have to watch it during the break.
Okay.
Did you just say, can we watch it?
Can we watch it?
It's the level of embarrassment on Tim Robinson's face is so good.
He's so funny,
It's
man.
an animated egg bending over. It's so stupid. Oh, I laughed so hard. God, that guy's a genius, man. I freaking love Tim Robinson.
He's super funny.
That show too. If you let it sit for a couple of months and go back, like that one, I had forgotten about that sketch completely, and I just lost it. It was like seeing it for the first time. You just got to let it go for a while. God, it's such a good show. Each episode's like 16 minutes long. You can just hammer through all 3 seasons in about an hour and a half.
The hat bit.
Oh God,
Hat
Courtroom.
bit, the
That's so
haunted
funny.
house
oh.
bit.
The hot dog bit.
Honk if you're horny.
Yeah,
the honk if you're horny.
The honk if you're horny is the all-timer, but yeah, the hot dog. You talking about when he crashes into the store?
Yeah.
So good.
So you're saying
Who did this?
Do you know how to drive? No.
Yeah, yeah.
Man.
So you're saying we can cuss?
Right. What if?
Make any friends today? No, Grandma.
No. Oh.
All right, more of the Power Trip Morning
We gotta
Show
watch this
after this.
Welcome back. Okay, Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are, 5:51. It's supposed to rain today.
I don't know.
There's some clouds out there.
That's what I'm seeing.
Hey, Zacho just asked, we weren't supposed to have a live weather there. Are we a break off?
Nah. I was watching an egg have a bush.
How great is that bit? God, what a psycho. Whew. All right.
The Lynx won, man.
They sure
Yeah,
did,
man.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
They did.
They
won
are
the
the
championship.
Commissioner's Cup champions. They get $30K apiece,
Good for them.
give or take.
That's awesome.
Big win.
Yeah.
$30K.
Good for them. I went to the game.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Hey, you went to New York?
How's the Islanders' new arena?
How's Allen's new arena?
Yeah. How's Allen's new arena?
It's not bad.
Yeah, Alan Ruck from Succession and Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I like that guy.
Hard not to.
Yeah.
Although his character in Succession's a complete douche.
Well, of course.
But they all are.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, isn't that the bit?
Yeah, you hate them all. It's just who you hate the least.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Connor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great show, though.
Yeah, Connor. Old Connor.
Did you watch episode 2 of House of the Dragon?
I have not had time.
Brett's nodding his head.
I did. Yeah.
Hot D, as the kids call it.
Hot D.
Hot D. Who calls it that?
The kids.
Tommy?
I loved it. It was really dense. But did you see it? Am I going to spoil it?
No, I saw it. Just they
Well, don't
haven't.
spoil it for me, baby.
Yeah, man.
I haven't seen it, baby.
He hasn't seen it, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't
You just
spoil
got
it,
to
baby.
lock in. That's all.
Oh, well, thanks.
The Barrett comes out tomorrow.
The Barrett?
I actually think it's tonight. They moved it up.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's 9:00 tonight. They're unleashing the entire season of Bear
It's coming out of
season 3.
hibernation?
I think
Can't
it's tonight because I thought the story I read like 2 days ago, or maybe it was yesterday, said that it was going to be one of those midnight releases, and they realized, why do we do this? And now they're doing it at I think 9
I think you
p.m.
might be right.
The Bear season 3. I'm pumped. Everybody's pumped except for Dave Schwartz.
Yeah, but who
I don't
cares
care,
about
yeah.
him?
Yeah, who cares?
It's a rare story in streaming nowadays where the show doesn't take 2 years to come out between seasons. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Have we figured it out yet?
Yeah, all 10 episodes of season 3 will arrive on Hulu at 9 o'clock Eastern. So actually 8 o'clock our time, Wednesday, June 26th. That's according to the USA Today.
Hawk
So
won't be
8 o'clock
watching
tonight.
it because of the NBA draft.
NBA
tonight,
draft,
right,
yeah,
Hawk?
that's tough.
Yeah, I can't.
Who's going first?
I believe Tom Washoe.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Tom Washoe.
One of your golden bits.
Yeah. I think
Well, why don't you just watch the first pick and then start watching the Bear?
I can't watch the Bear.
Well, he's going to
Until the
tell
draft's
us.
over?
He's going to tell us who the first pick will be tomorrow.
Oh, that'll be good news. That'll help.
I can't.
You're busy?
Well, I don't want to ruin it.
Why don't you just wait until Bronny James get drafted and then start the Bear season 3?
That's
That'll
what I'll do.
You might have to wait 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
I thought that was Friday that you were saying he was going to get drafted.
No, it's tonight and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Be pretty shocking if you win tonight. I do like that they're letting all 10 episodes out too at the same time.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Because most episodes of The Bear are 30, right? With some being extended, but I think most of them are 30.
Right. Are we?
Pretty sure they're 30.
That's what the first season was.
Yeah.
I still haven't watched the second season, so I'm just going
It's
to.
fantastic.
I'm going to power through.
Yeah, they're 20 to 66 minutes, depending on the episode.
Ooh.
How many will you watch tonight, Cor?
Probably a couple.
You won't watch the NBA draft?
I mean, probably not.
Oh,
My guess is the guy that the Wolves picked 27th is somebody that I'm not going to be familiar with anyway.
Yeah.
They're talking Dinglewood Dingy.
Oh, really?
Is
Yeah.
it-
What position does he play?
Military?
Yeah.
Do you think he'll fall to 27?
If he trips.
Yeah.
I mean, do you take Dinglewood, Dingleberry, or whatever his name was, 27th? Maybe. Could I see him going 25th?
That's, you know what that is?
26th?
That's
your golden bit. It's radio for 5 people, but
That's
it's your
my golden bit. Oh, boy.
Yep, that's it.
I got to be connected to something better than that.
Well,
Oh,
it's
boy.
not bad.
That's
It makes,
what you want.
it makes Guardsy laugh.
Well, then it's worth it.
Right.
Yeah.
Man.
I got no golden bits today, guys.
Yeah, you have all kinds of golden bits.
I got no golden bits today.
Why? What's wrong?
I'm tired. I don't know what it is.
Well,
I
you're
woke up
handsome.
sleepy.
Did you have a gig last night?
Of course.
Oh.
I always have a gig.
Well, then that's probably
Yeah.
it.
Where at?
Your dad's basement.
My dad's.
So you get it.
You didn't even finish it. That's half your golden bit. Because I said your dad's basement, and you just stopped at your dad's.
I think my dad's still in San Francisco.
You don't know for sure?
Maybe they got back last night. Could I see them getting back last night?
I mean, your brother's 40th birthday party was a week long,
Yeah,
and you
him and-
didn't go?
No.
You guys don't get along?
No, I love him, but yeah, I just didn't.
Yeah,
go.
you can love
But-
somebody without getting along.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
True.
saying?
Isn't that most families?
I get along with him. I love him.
Get along, little doggy.
Yeah.
What did you get him for his 40th birthday?
A nice bottle of wine.
No, that you hate him.
You can't tell the difference between a nice bottle of wine and a bad one. We've talked to John O'Jampa about this. You can't tell.
Didn't you guys? Didn't they go to Napa Valley?
Yeah.
Did they sleep there?
Yeah.
So, okay,
It's like, the big yellow candy store on the way down to Mankato or whatever.
yeah.
I always get my kids candy on the way to go
Well, but
to
I
the candy
wasn't-
store.
You stop at Holiday and get
100%. Get them a bunch of gummy worms and say, we're going to the candy store.
Yeah, man. Now that I think about it, yeah, you guys are right. That was dumb. But yeah,
No, it was thoughtful.
yeah,
It was thoughtful.
What's a nice bottle of wine? Like 10, 15 bucks?
about 20.
20?
Yeah. Yeah, man. He's 40. I didn't think he'd live this long.
Yeah, well, again, he's an uglier version of Paul Rudd, and Paul Rudd, everyone says, is ageless, right?
Yeah.
The guy doesn't age. He gets more ripped and more attractive as he gets older. Dov's like the Benjamin Button of Paul Rudd's,
Oh.
right? Because it's going the other way.
Yeah, quickly.
What
Quickly.
would you have to? What would you have to charge for you to have Dov as your phone's desktop like wallpaper for like a year? Like Dov, just his face every time you open your phone.
So instead of my kids, it's just
Correct.
Dov's face?
Yeah. Like what would that cost?
Are you making an offer, or is this just a hypothetical?
Hypothetical.
Anybody else willing to make an offer? Sauce, you willing to pay me to have Dov's face on my phone for a year?
No, I don't care if you have yourself spread eagle on your own phone. I don't care what you have on your phone.
I bet you do care about that.
I mean, that would be kind of fun.
That would be
saying.
really
You just
weird
lied to
because
all
even
of
though
us.
I'm the one who sees it most often,
Yes.
like every time I unlock my phone in public, somebody would say, "That's just a dude spread eagle," and I just
Yeah, and
That's
you'd have
me.
to change it often
why would I have to change it?
because your hair.
You get bored of it?
No,
Yeah.
no, you're a very hairy individual,
What?
and it looks different every day.
Your butthole looks different every day?
His does.
If someone saw your
That's weird. A couple things. Number one, I'm about the least hairy guy on the planet.
Except
And
for there.
number two, how do you know how often the appearance of my BH changes? I don't even know that.
Good question.
How would you know?
I
What kind of access do you have?
I watch you shower. It's something your wife and I worked out a long time
You
ago.
watch him shower?
I do.
So you sit there, you listen to Ben Mahler and watch him shower.
I do listen to Ben Maller.
Sometimes Ben Malzer and sometimes he doesn't.
Yeah, we don't know what Ben does.
I do a lot of squats in the shower.
You sure as hell do.
See, that's why he's seen your...
Maybe.
Yeah, you always say
I do
this.
calisthenics.
You do 1, touch my testes to the floor. 2, touch my testes to the floor.
Big are
3,
your testes?
That's another thing about
No, it's
you.
just that that's how low these like squats are.
Here's the thing. Testes, not very big. Ball sack, enormous.
What?
There is
Enormous.
there is a refreshing feeling though. Have you ever sat on the floor of a shower?
Oh, 100%. A lot of times when I'm
Yeah.
drunk, I've passed out in the shower in Mexico, and Chris had to almost knock the door down to get in there.
No, there's a refreshing feeling when your testes hit the floor. It's nice.
What?
Wow, this is not where I thought this was going to go.
It feels good.
Weird.
Isn't it ice cold?
That's why it feels so good.
Man, I'm done hearing what you think feels
Yeah,
good.
I don't want to hear about your testes, man.
Yeah, you do. You text me all the time about them. Oh, sorry.
You got a leak?
You know,
Yeah.
think about this. If we were doing radio 30 years ago, where every show probably had like gigantic post-show creative meetings and dealt with like the bosses, at 9:01 we'd go into our post-show meeting and Chad Abbott or Greg Swedberg or Greg Alexander would say, "All right, guys, let's recap the show here. Are we really going to go with Zach thinks that cold shower floors feels good on his testicles? Is that what we did today?"
Yeah.
And we'd go, "Yeah, that was kind of the best bit. That was our golden bit of the morning."
Yeah.
And go, I mean, could I see his balls being warmer? Maybe.
Well, I also think, though, they would say, you know what, you guys have to stop copying Barrero. He's doing a whole hour on that
You know,
today.
you probably have athlete's foot of the nuts.
Yeah, you have.
I don't know if I do
have
it that
growth,
often.
Weird growth on
Well,
your
you do it
balls.
at Lifetime Fitness.
Yeah.
Definitely in the steam room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although that's probably not cold.
Every
Yeah.
room's a steamy
No.
room.
Oh, that would be gross. You get MRSA on your balls.
What?
You get a nurse on your balls?
MRSA. MRSA.
Isn't that a
Is
staph
that the
infection?
lady
Yeah.
from Large Marge?
Yeah.
You don't want to touch your stuff down on the
No, and
public
Don't tell me what I don't want
showers.
to do.
well, unless you're adventurous.
Yeah.
That's a worthless segment.
Wait, who's the background of your phone?
What worthless segment. We learned that Zach likes to put his balls on cold
My buddy
shower
Kendall.
floors.
Oh no, it's just. He said,
I didn't know that
putting my
before this segment.
Yeah, touche.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
But didn't you assume it?
I mean, I would have bet, if somebody said yes or no, I would have bet that if the answer is yes, but I definitely didn't know it, so I learned something. And we determined that The Bear comes out tonight at 8 o'clock.
It does come out tonight.
Every episode.
All 10 episodes.
Yeah, how many will you watch?
Could I see myself watching 2? Maybe 3. Dialogue.
The Power Hour goes live at 8 a.m. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch. It's all thanks to Quantum Fiber. Your world unleashed.
Thanks, Zacho.
let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Sports.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores. You can get a couple of Celsiuses. Get a couple of Celsius energy drinks, and you get one free. Buy two, get one free at Holiday. They have that exclusive watermelon lemon flavor at Holiday as well.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's get to Holiday and go get some Celsius. Like this morning. That actually sounds really good. Yeah! Right now, but it's probably too late because Parrish is probably already here.
Yeah.
Damn it. NBA draft tonight. The Wolves pick 27th.
Hell yeah.
In round 1. So if you're not watching the Bear, like Dave Schwartz, maybe the NBA draft is for you. There's a bunch of people up top that you've probably never heard of because 2 or 3 of the top prospects are like French kids or whatever. There's a couple of kids that no one's ever heard of. Can't pronounce their names.
I have no idea.
Don't know.
I mean, last night on ESPN, they did their Hawk was texting me about it, making sure I was watching their like pre-draft hour-long coverage.
Yeah, what'd you think of Kegel McToot?
I thought it was great, man. But like when you open the show with who is going to be the number 1 overall pick, that's not good, right? I mean, there are years where like we know the number 1 pick 8 months before the draft is going to happen, right? Like last year, everybody knew it'd be Wemby. They don't know who it's going to be, right?
And it's fine if
betting favorite,
but it's fine if there's no consensus number 1. If there's 2 or 3 people we know.
I thought Congo McCox was the guy.
Wow. No, not that one. There's Mark Parrish.
Wow.
Corey, you've been hot. Never mind.
On Congo?
Yeah, don't say that.
Yes.
Let's just go with the first name.
What's wrong?
What position does he play, Hawk?
Whatever position he wants to.
I don't know if you can
He's
take
7'2".
Congo.
Oh, hi, Marco.
Mark Parrish.
Polo.
The Minnesota Lynx won the WNBA Commissioners Cup championship. That is the in-season championship. 94-89 over the Liberty. Collier had 21.6 boards. So each Lynx player wins about $30,000. Each member of the Liberty won about $10K for getting to the title game.
Liberty Bibberty.
So what? They won it last year, I believe, right? So we were stopping their back-to-back opportunities. Didn't they beat the Aces last year? Is that right? I think I read that.
They beat the
I think you are
Aces.
correct.
So whatever. Screw the Liberty. Hi, Mark.
Screw the Liberty. That was
hi,
aggressive.
Mark.
Everybody all right?
He's getting there.
Okay.
What do you think it was just yesterday? I left you. I had to figure out the headset again.
Hi, buddy.
Hi.
How was
hi,
Europe,
Mark.
man? How was Europe?
Europe was absolutely incredible. It was awesome. It was funny because my wife and I, Nikki and I, we had no intentions of going on a cruise. Our 20th anniversary, we were going to go to Paris. Kind of made that joke. Yeah, if you can survive me for 20 years, I'll finally take you to Paris. And she did it. She survived me. And then Paris had the Olympics this summer. So, since everything is quadrupled in price, knowing what Olympics cost and everything, and we had to try and figure something out, and we decided to go on a cruise in June, and we just picked one that just went over our dates. And I tell you what, we, figured out that we were cruise people about 3 days in. It's, they're pretty awesome.
You love it.
I absolutely love it, especially being a history guy.
Which one?
Princess Cruise. We're on the Sun Princess, which was a brand new one, and that helped quite a bit because everybody that had been on however many cruises. So I was like, oh, if you're starting with this one, you're really spoiled. So what I learned is I'm not going below that boat.
Got it.
So
it's that boat or better.
What was it again? What was it called?
Sun Princess.
No, but what's the cruise line?
Princess Cruises.
Princess Cruise?
Yeah.
Is that Tom and Nicole's daughter?
Man,
Probably is.
That's pretty good, Hugs.
No. It wasn't
It wasn't
I wasn't
bad.
ready. It was good. It was kind of surprising. It caught everybody off guard. At least me off guard, I should say.
So what cities did you hit? What countries did you hit?
Well, we started in Athens, so we got there a day early and did all of Athens. Well, as much as we could of Athens. There's quite a bit more, but yeah, we saw the Parthenon, the Acropolis. There's a statue of Alexander the Great. That's my man. I love watching that guy. Just astonishes me.
He was great.
Yeah, he was. Yeah,
I don't know what he did. Is that problematic?
He earned the nickname. Well, by the time he died when he was 32 years old, I think he took over when he was like 20 or 21, and became Egyptian's first non-native son to be a king, and ruled about 2 million square miles. So he did pretty well in about 12 years.
That's pretty good.
So, Julius Caesar's hero.
Yeah.
His dad was pretty cool, too.
Yeah, and yeah, so it was awesome. And then we went to Pompeii. Pompeii was my favorite. I'm a history nerd, so I love the Roman era, and then the mythology, the Greek, Norse, Roman mythology. I love all that stuff. So going into Pompeii and literally where a town was frozen in time from a volcano and Vesuvius just layered however many feet It ended quick for all those people. But no, it was incredible to go around there and like to where that was the Emperor Augustus, and he's like the George Washington more or less of the emperors. And then of course his grandson Nero, who was like the exact opposite. He was a horrible person. But that was Pompeii. That was their era. And I only got to see like a couple blocks, and I want to see the whole thing. It's like 70% of it's still buried or something. It's absolutely amazing. But if you are a history guy, the Mediterranean is heaven. Then we finished in Barcelona. And I tell you what, I never would have picked to go to Barcelona. Mm-hmm. Barcelona's awesome. It is absolutely incredible. It is so cool. It's a big town. It's got a kind of a New York feel, but nothing. They don't have any there's nothing skyscrapers unless it's a castle or a church. So everything's only goes about 6 stories or so up. Great sidewalks, great to walk around, great shopping, unbelievable food. Everybody's super friendly. It was incredible. I love Barcelona. But yeah, it was an awesome trip. Thank you very much.
When did you get back?
We got back Sunday. And then I had the United Heroes League golf event yesterday, and it was a 9 or 9:30 or something shotgun, and I felt so bad for my group the first 9 holes. I couldn't hold a conversation with anyone. I wasn't used to anyone talking with me. Just Nikki and I walking around for a week pointing.
And she wasn't talking because you guys have been married for 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. She was talking to everybody else. She was having a great time on the tours with everybody else. So I was like, wait, what? You just asked me how I was doing. I don't know how to answer that. Give me a second.
Do you have any aqueducts Pompeii?
Yeah. Oh, all that stuff. And like cool. How well thought out it was.
Unbelievable.
The streets, obviously they didn't have any street lights or anything like that back then. So there was a certain marble that they found that they would like kind of just place in the seams or in the cracks on the street so it would reflect the moonlight. I mean, it was just, and the tribunals. I mean, all everything. Democracy, all that stuff, all that fun stuff started right in that area. It's just amazing.
Am I remembering correctly? Didn't the water start smelling of sulfur for like a few days and they couldn't figure out what the hell was going on? And then the volcano blew up and killed everybody?
That is I don't know. I don't know. Question. That's a great question. Now I want to know that. I'll find that out for us.
There's a good book written by Dan Simmons called Pompeii.
Yeah.
A fictional account of what happens. It's pretty neat. You'd like it.
It was amazing. It's just the whole thing. Like the people got to the harbor and thought they were safe getting into their boats, not having any idea that a tsunami was coming directly towards them too. I mean, anybody in that area did not stand a chance.
Did they talk about an old sports reporter that was there and perhaps was laughing hysterically when the volcano went off?
They don't like to mention him that much. Sure. They don't, it's the he who must not be named. Yeah.
He's the patron saint of horrors.
Wow.
HORRORS or WHORE?
Yes.
Good for him, man.
Yep.
Marky Mark, I'm glad you're here because this is perfect for you. I can't believe Jeremy Roenick wasn't already in the Hall of Fame, but the 2024 Hockey Hall of Fame was announced. Pavel Datsyuk. Hell yeah! Jeremy Roenick.
Yeah.
Shea Weber. Chrissy Wendell-Pole.
Yeah, wow. Chrissy. I grew up with her. This is like my sister. Yeah. I was so happy for her.
Natalie Darwitz. And then a couple of other dudes. Interesting. Like some GM and some other guy.
Yeah, Roenick. And Roenick he's one that we were kind of debating for quite a while, actually, whether he belonged in the Hall of Fame or not. And then once they really, however many years ago, they really started to look at the international hockey. Once they started to bring that into play, then Roenick's a no-brainer. I mean, he's been huge for U.S. and all kinds of different international events, starting with like World Juniors and everything like that. So once that part came into play, he is a no-brainer, that's for sure. But yeah, it was just getting to the point where there's the skill level and the points. So many guys were having so many great points that he kind of fell into that bunch for a while. I mean, still got the 500 goals. He's done enough certainly to get in there, but usually the one thing he was missing is the Stanley Cup.
But he made Gretzky's head bleed.
He did for eternity.
For our entire generation, not only was he immortalized in Swingers, the movie Swingers, even though it was the playoffs, he was going to make Gretzky's head bleed. But he was awesome on video games. Like, Roenick was badass. Like,
he's pretty awesome in real life.
That's what
too.
I'm saying. Is it's you always assume it translates. If he was that dominant in the game, then he must have been dominant in real life. I didn't watch a lot of Jeremy Roenick in reality, but god dang, I loved playing with his video game character.
Oh, there, homeboy.
Wow.
So you were that masked one in the showers. Anyway,
You love playing.
I was 15 at that point, and when NHL 95 came out.
Yeah, no, I was really happy for him. Text him right away. JR's a great guy. He's a goofball. It's kind of too bad, whatever happened with NBC happened, because he's a good advocate for the game, spokesman for the game, and he's just a riot of a guy. He's one of my favorite teammates I ever had. He is absolutely awesome.
Wait, where'd you overlap with him?
LA. Obviously some U.S. stuff, but then we played in L.A. together. Yeah, so it was to actually get to see him, and I gained a ton of respect for that man. Now he is a Hall of Famer. There's no doubt about it anymore. And we were done. We'd lost out of the playoffs with I think 3 games to play, and L.A. had sent everybody down. That they could because the American League team was going to go on in and make the playoffs. And Roenick got a broken ankle. And this is 06, right? In 06, yeah. And so by no means did he have to play. And he played 2 more games on a broken ankle on a team that was not going to make the playoffs.
That seems dumb.
That's part hockey player is right there. But yeah, that blew my mind. That's an amazing teammate to sit there and play through a broken ankle, just so you don't have to play a man short when you're already out of the playoffs. That blew my mind. So yeah, I'm happy for Jared and my little sis Chrissy. I mean, God, I grew up with her. Her dad Larry, my dad played on softball teams together forever in the Hall of Fame together. Everything, and so I literally grew up playing street hockey with her and Johnny, me and my brother and I. So I was so happy, so excited to see Chrissy get it. Congratulations, she's more than deserving. She was an absolute superstar of the women's game.
Let me call a timeout for a minute. Did you just say your dad's in the Hall of Fame?
Softball.
Is he really?
Yeah.
He's in the softball Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
For doing what?
Crushing homers.
Yeah. He was actually the leadoff batter. For any of you people that play softball and have I'm forgetting the rule now. It's the 1 strike or the no foul ball rule or anything like that. Courtesy, that's the rule. Thank you, Zach. That is all because of my dad. My dad would, because he was playing pro ball. He played for like the Detroit Little Caesars, had a pro softball team. He played in that league and everything. And he would be the leadoff batter, and he would literally just foul off 15 pitches until he got the pitch he wanted that he was looking for whatever the defense was playing him and everything like that. And it was because of he, and then Larry would turn around and do it right away after him at number 2. It was because of him.
Really?
That they made the courtesy rule because they were, That's my dad. That is the Parrish rule right there. That's my
cool.
dad is why they made the courtesy rule in slow pitch softball.
Balls.
That's awesome. You just said he played for the Detroit Little Caesars. That would be like if Sauce played for a softball team called the Minnetonka 7th Avenue Pizzas.
I would gladly.
Oh my God! You just got cut.
Yeah, I've been cut.
It's called the Sauce Rule.
Yeah.
Getting cut before the game starts.
Yeah, I've been cut by teams before I ever got to play.
I wish you were cut.
Why? Man, I wish your beady eyes would fall out.
Golden bit.
Yeah.
That's one of your golden bits.
I got to come up with a golden bit. Wait, I think it's showing up late and sleeping.
Where the hell is the USA Softball Hall of Fame at?
You go USSSA or what's the other one?
I mean, like
ASA.
What city do you know?
Is there a city? Oklahoma City. Looking at it right now. Sorry.
Oklahoma City.
No kidding. Look at this. I didn't know there was such a thing. That's pretty neat, man.
Yeah.
Let me see. There's got to be a list of the Hall of Fame players. I want to look at your dad.
I want to look at your dad.
That sounded weirder than I wanted it to.
That did sound weird.
Yeah.
I mean, can you blame him?
Answer the question.
No, you can look at my dad all you want.
What year?
Talking about you.
He always looks at your dad. He's talking about looking at Mark's dad.
He did have a beard for quite a while.
So did Grizzly Adams. Hey, when we come back, we'll do What Really Matters. Scores and stats around the world of sports. I assume duel of the decades after that. More
Something
with
like that.
Mark Parrish and the rest of the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Hey, welcome back. Man, I can't believe, I've known Perro for a long time now. I didn't know his dad was in the Softball Hall of Fame. I didn't know that the first time he ever got a concussion, he got it because he...
I stood a little bit too close to the home run hitter in the on-deck circle.
got clobbered between the eyes.
Right between the eyes. I still remember it. And that's, Mom and Dad, they knew I was very hard-headed because I did get knocked out cold on that one.
I knew about the softball thing because you and I used to talk about that stuff when we would do the hockey trivia bit. And
absolutely.
Your parents showed up to a couple of them, and I think the first time you introduced me to him, you were like, yeah, my dad's in the Softball Hall of Fame. I'm like, that son of a bitch just can rake. I think that's what they call it in baseball, right?
Oh,
Rake?
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, just
K,
killer.
with a K.
With a K.
Oh,
Rake.
Say, oh.
Yeah.
Good for him, man. I want to be in the Hall of Fame. I don't even care which one.
I'm either Gino's son because he was the original Gino, so all his softball buddies know him as Gino, right? And so I'm either Gino's son or since my brother's after my brother's birth, Gino's brother.
Right.
I've very rarely my Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
But I like it.
Yeah, that's okay.
I love it that way.
Oh, hi, Mark.
All right, let's do what really matters, scores and stats around the world of sports. And in between, Chris will change your life with something more interesting.
You know what? I'm going to try harder today. I haven't been trying at all.
I like it. Dig in.
I've been phoning it in. You want to hear actual audio?
Hello.
See, that was me trying hard to do comedy bits. What do you think so far?
I think you're doing great.
Oh, you just shut up.
Okay. Sorry, Daddy.
Where you been, Zach? Damn it.
I had a request.
I knew it. I knew you did it. You asked him to go downstairs and...
No. I asked him to go get
You don't have to ask,
did,
Cor.
dude.
You don't have to ask.
Where's the
Just
audio,
wink.
Zacho?
In the next gen, right there.
Oh, no, you put it
I'm
in.
just
Look
gonna
at
say
you.
it, guys. I don't
Look
know
at
what's
you.
wrong with me.
Didn't we learn he used to go to the other building to do that?
Yeah, and then he denied it.
Yeah.
What Really Matters is brought to you by Catalyst Supply and CatalystSupplyCo.com.
That's what really matters, right?
Thanks, Catalyst. All right, so maybe you saw Gerdsey tweet about this last night. That's
He
where I saw it
passed
for the
away.
first time. This is hilarious. This happens once in a while in sports. I don't give a rat's ass about this story. I just love the hypocrisy, right? I don't care what is this guy's name? Jim Schlossnagel.
Whoa.
What?
Yeah, I know that guy.
That's a mouthful.
So
Jim
Jim
Schloss.
Schlossnagel, he is 53 years old.
Sure.
He is the head baseball coach at Texas A&M. Right? Who cares? I don't care about Aggies baseball. Who
Come
cares?
on, man.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody
don't
better.
care.
Who cares? So, one day after leading Texas A&M to a runner-up position in the College World Series, he's creating some controversy because right after the game, he had this to say.
Give it to me.
Coach, with respect to the difficult outcome tonight, but with the rumors circulating today about a specific job opening, what do you have to say about your future in Aggieland?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty selfish of you to ask me that question, to be honest with you. But I left my family to be the coach at Texas A&M. I took the job at Texas A&M to never take another job again, and that hasn't changed in my mind. And that's unfair to talk about something like that. That'd be like you asking Montgomery if he's going to sign in the draft. But I understand you got to ask the question. But I gave up a big part of my life to come take this job, and I've poured every ounce of my soul in this job, and I've given this job every single ounce I can possibly give it. So write that.
Coach, thank you very much.
He took the job at Texas less than 24 hours later.
Of course he did. And he left his family again.
Yep.
Different family this time.
He calls the guy selfish for even bringing it up and then accuses him essentially of being an absolute a-hole. I left my family for this job. I took this job. I'm never taking another job. Less than 24 hours later, he took the Texas job.
If I was that reporter, there would be a giant turd on his front seat right now.
Yeah.
Because I would open his car door
I'm so
and I would crap on his front seat.
Yeah. Your dad would be so proud.
He would, and I finally made my dad proud.
Yeah.
Yes.
But let's back this up. How about the first part of it? He goes, I left my family
That's
for
what I'm
this
saying.
job. I want to know that
Me
story.
too.
Where do they
Somebody
live?
needs that follow-up. What do you mean you left them? Where are they?
Right.
Well, he told him he was going to stick around, and then he ended up leaving anyway.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So this is what he does.
I went out for milk 9 years ago.
This is the first time his family has seen him.
Oh, he's the head coach of Texas A&M for 24 hours.
Dad.
That was an overreaction, to say the least.
That's selfish.
That was a selfish. Well, that's actually just a
I
typical
killed 8
question
hookers
that they
on the way
ask
to this
people.
press conference.
There was nothing offensive.
Right.
There was nothing
What did you just
different.
say?
There was nothing.
No.
There's, and he's in college sports is close enough to pro sports, especially when you're a coach. Yeah, like that's an honest question.
I like
for
that
a
he said-
reporter, and he
I like
went
it.
right after
I like
him.
that he said that's a
Right
selfish
after.
question.
Yeah,
That's
like
selfish.
you're like,
Then about
whoa,
15
that's
seconds
kind of
later, he
his
goes,
job, man.
15 seconds later, he goes, I understand you have to ask it, though.
Right.
Yeah.
You could tell part of him is like,
Whoops.
Did you hear the rest of the press conference?
No, go on.
I had to give 8 tug jobs at a truck stop just to get this job.
Why would I leave it?
And when I finally got here, I realized there was no baseball team here, and I had to start a baseball team. Wow. And in the process of starting the baseball team, I had to kill hookers for a living.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
I don't
you
know how
are
you make money
selfish
off
enough
that.
Zach, how did you
to
not get
ask
all
me
that?
that question?
How did you not get all that, Zach?
I was supposed to be driving Justin Timberlake. But instead, I'm here at this press conference. Now are you happy?
How do you trust?
Don't
this guy?
ask me that question.
I can't understand. Like, hey, I don't want to talk about that right now. Can we stick to the team? There's so many other
just
ways that
lost.
you can handle
Just-
that.
yeah, just be like, yeah,
then
now's not the time.
absolutely
Yeah, we just
snapping
lost.
on the guy about how hard you've worked. You're like, wait a minute, what is going on here?
He knew at that point
He was
taking
gone.
that
Oh, he
job.
knew he was gone. That's
Which is, again,
like Corey said. Like that's just like, come on, man.
How do you trust anything he says anymore, ever?
Right.
You can't,
Well,
especially if you're his family.
His family could care less.
Dad.
What really matters, though, is this.
Oh, I don't know, Corey. Ask somebody else.
Yeah, don't be selfish, Corey. Corey.
Oh, God, what a selfish question.
Just classic Schlossnagel. Hard to say.
It is. Did you know the name Wolverine is its scientific name means the glutton? At 4 feet tall, weighing up to 22 pounds and 40 pounds for males and females, respectively, these fierce creatures are the largest members of the weasel family. They're small compared to some of the other animals they compete for food with, but a wolverine has no problem standing up to wolves or bears when a meal is on the line.
They're up to 40 pounds?
nasty.
Males, yeah, the male.
They're
That's a huge bitch.
Yeah, they're mean. They're mean as hell.
They'll they what's that? Stalk by they just sit on a tree and just wait for the animal to come
trees are
underneath
right,
you,
Rock?
Yeah,
and then they just fall on top of you and they just destroy you with their
Wang.
fingers, their fangs.
Oh man, yeah, I had that happen to me one time.
Whoa, you got
A wolverine fell on my head and just got busy with his fingers.
Oh my God. You are a slut.
I didn't like it.
Yeah, you kind of did.
You didn't think you'd like it.
So let me make sure I have this story correct.
was
Somebody correct me if I'm wrong.
was
So
huge,
a
actually.
gluttonous, gigantic blob falls on somebody and then fingers them?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Nailed it.
That's what Hawk said.
Am I talking about a Wolverine or Sauce losing his virginity?
Wow.
Duel of the Decades is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
You can join us for the return of Rube Party on Friday, July 19th. It's at Forgotten Star Brewery in Fridley. We're kicking off the party with the Star Bank Red Carpet broadcast starting at 6:30 p.m., followed by some of your favorite fan games for great prizes. Then we'll wrap up the night with live music from the Chris Hockey Band. Full details now at KFAN.com.
Did you hear the way he said that? Did you
sounded
have
like-
a little excitement about that?
Yeah, you sounded like an afterthought.
Wow, man.
Man,
we're gonna
we'll
do
wrap
a,
up the night with the Chris Hockey Band.
We're going to do a 30-minute broadcast, and we're going to play some of your favorite fan games, and then Chris will be there.
I got a pretty good resume of being a big fan of this band and being very excited for it. I was just trying to, it's a long vibe. I wanted to get to Duel of the Decades. I was Not trying to be dismissive.
So it's about efficiency.
Kind of.
Okay,
and
I get
brevity.
it.
Okay.
I get it. Thanks.
Oh, I'm very excited for the Christmas.
Sounds like it, man.
It'll be good. We were coming up with the set list, and we think we got it nailed down. It's going to be a lot of covers, a couple of originals, but mostly covers. And I think you guys will have fun.
Mark Parrish, couple of questions. Number one, will you be at the Rube Party on July 19th?
I believe I have it in the calendar.
July 19th. Do you remember that a week from Friday we will be in... Wait, a week from Friday? 2 weeks from Friday.
Oh, thank God.
July 12th.
Right.
We will be in Detroit Lakes.
Yes, I am aware of that.
For major number 2
Let's
of 2024.
Am I the only one now that doesn't have a green?
I mean, pretty much.
I'm the only one.
Out of the
Yeah,
regular
Hawk has
players,
one,
sure.
right?
Hawk has one, Marnie has one, Sauce has one.
So, pretty sure then? Then
Even Creasel.
Yeah.
Creasel will be there to defend his title. We were gonna rotate it. We were gonna start bringing new people, but I mean, the guy won the one at TI. We have to bring him back.
You're going to bring in more people that have a possibility of winning it before me?
Crease is tough to beat.
Yeah, that's why I'm fine with keeping him here.
Everybody gets a piece of paper, and you need a pen, or writing equipment for Duel of the Decades.
Yep. I can handle that.
Can I use an iPad?
You can use whatever you want.
Oh,
Just don't cheat.
can I just
What a
type
cheater.
it? I'll just type it out.
Just do that then. I don't care what you do.
I won't cheat because I love you, Hugs. PA. Or Rosie. Why did I-
Are you having a fit?
Are you okay?
No, I'm good. Whoa.
What the hell is going on?
Uh-oh.
Nothing.
Stuff's getting knocked over.
It's time for Duel of the Decades.
Oh my God, did that land like that?
Well done.
Well, I lost. Yeah, it feels about.
No, we're good.
You don't want to have it.
Guys, it's like this. I still don't know for sure what music I can play and how.
They're gonna shut this whole thing down.
I know. So today's Duel of the Decades isn't a Duel of the Decades at all. But it is brought to you by our friends at Unique Classic Cars at UniqueClassicCars.com, which is my favorite place. I'd like to roll on down there in my Mustang, which you haven't seen yet, Mr. Parrish.
No, I have not.
Oh, wait, do you see
I'm
it?
looking forward to
let's see it.
driving.
I got some pictures I can show you.
Oh, yeah?
Sure do.
What'd you do with it?
Sure do.
You don't want to know.
If you currently have a classic or muscle car that hasn't seen the road a few years because it needs some work, or maybe it needs a full restoration, just go to UniqueClassicCars.com. Thank you, UniqueClassicCars.com. I'm going to give you the movie line. You're going to identify the movie it's from. It's 10 questions. Write them down. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Remember we did this with the best final movie lines in the history of movies? This is just random movie lines that are very famous. In fact, the BuzzFeed article says, if I may quote them, 143 famous movie quotes you've definitely heard before. So we'll see if that's true of these 10.
Well, this is not fair. It's a BuzzFeed list, which means Sauce has been reading it during the show.
But I probably didn't.
Yeah, but he's buzzed.
And you didn't retain it.
You are correct.
Oh, that's mean.
Wow.
Which one?
All of it.
Are you whoremongers ready?
Yes.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, here's number one. Again, don't say the answer. Write it down. Number one. I'm going to do the movie line. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. Name the movie. I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Anybody off to a slow start like me?
it.
I have no idea what that is.
Good.
It sounds familiar,
Yeah,
but
I know it.
Number two. Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Oh, gosh. Hang on. Oh, man.
Number three.
What was 2?
I can picture that one. Son of a bitch.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Oh, got it. Never mind. Jesus. Oh, man.
That's
If
why
you
I like
didn't
this.
get number 2, Hawk's dad would have been so disappointed.
Gotcha. Man, that one would have pissed me off.
Number 2, Hawk.
No, we got it.
Okay. I'm sorry. I got it. Number three. Greater good. I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get. Greater good. I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get.
Okay, that's clearly
there we go.
Denzel Washington.
There we go.
Greater good. Honored.
No idea.
No idea.
Really?
Nope.
Number four. I figure life's a gift. and I don't intend on wasting it. You don't know what hand you're going to get dealt next. You learn to take life as it comes at you, to make each day count.
No idea.
No idea.
Debbie.
This is crazy hard.
Wait.
Is anybody? Are you doing well, Parrish?
I might have.
Sure.
I might have two. I know I have one for sure. I might have two. Wait, can you say that one again?
I figure life's a gift, and I don't intend on wasting it. You don't know what hand you're going to get dealt next.
Oh, I might have this.
You learn to take life as it comes at you, to make each day count.
Oh, I think I got it.
This is one of those bits. If we heard the clip, we'd have a chance. But it's like when you hear somebody read lyrics as opposed to singing them, and it just sounds completely different.
Right.
Man, I just can't get Hawk's tone. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, right.
So maybe
I was
we'd have a
going to
better
suggest
chance
we
with the
do
clip.
that at some point with Duel, is have him read lyrics and see if we can even
be tough.
Man, I am having. Yeah.
Okay, continue.
Number 5. He can't see without his glasses.
Oh.
All of these sound
I got it.
crazy familiar.
Very good, Hawk.
Oh my gosh. Dude.
Yeah. Oh, heave cried. Oh, Lord.
Oh,
son of a bitch. I think that's the first time I cried at a movie.
yeah. Yeah. He can't see without his glasses.
Then Rosie just pissed himself laughing.
He sure did. Number 6. Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Man, now I'm cruising.
I mean,
Really?
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
I like
yeah.
you like when you're doing well.
Get in,
Thanks,
loser.
Hawk.
We're going.
Get in,
I mean, I
loser.
missed,
We're going shopping.
I missed 3 straight.
Well, then you. Never
Okay.
mind.
All right.
All right, everybody be cool. Number 7. To live would be an awfully big adventure.
I'm pretty convinced I've never seen a movie.
I have no idea.
I thought I was a cinephile. This is crazy
This one's
hard.
gonna make me
This is
mad.
going to make you mad.
This one's going to make me mad.
Say it again, Hawk.
To live would be an awfully big adventure.
Man.
I know this.
Yeah, you do know this one. I know you've seen. In fact, I'm going to say every one of these movies except for one I'm 100% sure you've all seen. And the other one I think you probably have, but I know you've all seen this one. Corey, I know you've seen this one. Number 8.
God dang it.
You've never had a camera in my head.
Yeah, okay. Finally, Jesus. I was starting to give up on life. That one I know.
Number 9. Life finds a way.
Jeez, no kidding.
No idea.
Now I'm
I've used that
totally
line.
redeemed
I
myself.
have no idea, but I'm going to guess.
I've used that line ever since.
Right.
And number 10. In Duel of the Decades, brought to you by Unique Classic Cars at uniqueclassiccars.com. Down in Mankato, great place. Number 10. Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping now.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Oh,
Yep.
Yep.
All right, I have
Will you say 2 again?
1, 2, 3. I have 4 for sure, and that
Brilliant,
might be
Hawk.
it.
Very well said.
I think I have the 4, and then the other 2 are absolute wild guesses. Then I have 4 that have no chance. I just I didn't even
wrote
write down
nothing down
guesses
for 2, 3, and 4.
You have me say number 2 once again?
Yeah.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
What's number?
Yeah, go ahead.
Number 4.
Number 4. I figure life's a gift, and I don't intend on wasting it. You don't know what hand you're going to get dealt next. You learn to take life as it comes at you, to make each day count.
Oh, I think I got it now.
Well, now I wish I didn't ask for it 'cause I didn't get
What's
any
number 10
closer.
again?
Number 10? Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping now.
It's one of the most classic scenes in a film.
I have numbers 2, 8, 9, and 10, and I think that's it.
I have 1, 4, 5, 6,
All right.
and 10.
I have no idea. We'll find out.
I'm going to read the line. I tell you the number, read the line. And if you think you know it, please yell it out, okay? Number 1.
Yeah.
I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Do you know, Perry?
I can guess.
When Harry Met Sally.
That's it.
That is not what I guessed.
I knew it was a rom-com.
I guess same. I guess Sleepless in Seattle.
I guess The Wedding Singer.
I guess Jerry. I guess Jerry McCoy.
So everybody keep track of your own score, please.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew he had that speech.
Number 2. Anybody that is ready to like jump out a window because you can't remember this one? Anybody know?
I was, and then it clicked.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad. Go ahead.
That's Elf.
Elf, that's right.
Oh.
If I had gone, bye, buddy.
Exactly.
Oh, my God. Yeah, for
That's
sure.
Oh, yeah.
So it wasn't Finding Nemo then.
By the way, that's John Favreau who does that Mr. Narwhal voice.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I got this. I got the next one.
Really?
Yeah.
Great or
Me too.
good? I am your wife. I'm the greatest good you're ever going to get.
I got
1, 2, 3.
The Incredibles.
That's right.
Frozone.
I've never
Frozone's
seen it. I've
yeah.
never seen
Frozone's
it.
wife.
Yep.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
he's trying to find his suit, and
What?
she washed it.
Yeah.
And he's pissed.
Where is my super suit?
I mean, I'd be lying if I...
Had fur.
Well,
Yeah.
you watch that movie on mute.
I've seen that movie so many times.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised.
I know.
Felix.
I know. That's
I
why I
mean,
was shocked you
It was
did not get
Mr.
that.
Incredible's wife. He would have gotten it.
100%.
Yeah,
Elastigirl is one of the hottest things that's ever walked the planet, and she's not even real.
And she hasn't walked the planet. Anybody got 3 for 3 so far?
No, I just have one.
2 out of 3.
One.
Who's got 3 for 3? Derek's got 3 for 3.
Derek.
Whoa!
It will get worse, I promise.
Yeah, so does mine.
I'm interested to see who finally figured this one out. Number 4. I figure life's a gift, and I don't intend on wasting it. You don't know what hand you're going to get dealt next. You learn to take life as it comes at you, to make each day count.
It feels like I'm. Oh, sorry.
Hey, go ahead. No, anybody?
I wrote Ferris Bueller.
Nope.
It feels like a Matthew McConaughey line.
Nope.
I wrote The Fault in Our Stars.
I didn't write anything.
I had no idea,
I
so
couldn't come up with anything. I literally didn't write down.
I had no clue, so I wrote Mrs. Doubtfire.
It is not.
Corey.
No, I don't even have a guess.
No,
I don't have a guess.
Derek, did you figure it out?
No, I just went with some inspiring movie. I went Rain Man.
No. Let me give you guys a hint. It's at the very beginning of the movie. It's a voiceover, and he just won a pot in a poker game.
No way.
Is it Rounders?
No.
Oh, is it Maverick?
Nope.
You love that movie,
a
though.
pot in a poker game?
How'd you get on the boat?
Oh,
Titanic.
Titanic, that's right. Titanic.
Oh, my Lord, that's
That's
right.
right.
Yeah.
Life. Holy cow.
Okay.
I knew I heard it.
All
If
right.
it was Rounders, I would have just gone home.
Right.
that would have been great, though.
Yeah, I should have used rounders.
Yeah, a line that,
like nobody ever heard before.
Yeah.
Got edited. Number 5. I think Saucy got this one.
100% I have this one. I
have
specifically
I have a guess only
remember
because of how Sauce reacted.
watching this as a kid and going, what the hell?
I know, dude.
Oh,
It's too much.
It's
It
too much.
is too much.
So then I
This
think
scene
I
is too
guessed
much.
right.
He can't see without his glasses.
I think I guessed right.
What is it?
My Girl.
My Girl.
My
Yeah,
Girl.
that's what I
Oh,
guessed.
my God.
When he's in the coffin and she's trying to
son of a
I had
bitch.
no idea
my
until Sauce
God.
says it was his first Heap cry. I'm like, well, that's got to be My Girl. If he's around you're around my age. It's
But it
My
was-
Girl.
But that movie was before, obviously, way before like social media and the internet. So you had like no idea, like you know, stuff.
I'm going to
leaked
say it
out.
again.
Oh,
that was
my-
too far.
Oh,
that was
God.
too sad for a kid.
No, I did
Yes.
That
not.
kid's laying in the
yes.
coffin.
Probably because of that movie, I hate sad movies.
Yeah.
I've hated sad movies my
It's
whole
Macaulay
life.
Culkin.
And
And
I
he
think,
goes in-
and you are not ready for that as a
Not at
as a
all.
kid.
No, he goes back to find
No.
something for her, and he gets attacked by bees, and he's allergic, and he dies.
Oh,
Oh my
spoiler.
God! No, don't
go ahead,
watch it.
Zacho.
Do you have the Mark Rosen version of that?
That'd be too much.
Now that I think about that
I
that
couldn't
movie
listen to
traumatized me. I've
Too much.
hated sad movies ever
Anybody
since
else get it?
then.
Did you guys get it?
Not only have I didn't get it, I've never even seen that.
Thank you,
Don't
thank you,
watch
Sauce.
it.
Thank you for your reaction.
If
I
you want to
appreciate
question
that.
your existence, watch it.
Okay.
Number 6. Get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Mean Girls.
That's right.
Yeah.
Damn, Sauce, you're
Thank
good.
God.
I said Ghost.
I guessed 16 candles.
I guess Clueless.
We're going to the clay store.
In your version of Ghost, who's talking?
Yeah, I've never seen Ghost.
Obviously.
Oh, Ghost is great.
I guess movies I didn't see.
Ghost. Yeah. Mean Girls. Yeah.
Yeah.
A buddy of mine watched it all the time.
Great story. Number 7.
Wow. But that's also the most famous line for that bit.
I agree with you. Number 7.
Oh, go ahead.
Does anybody think they got this one right?
I totally guessed at this one.
Guessed.
To live would be an awfully big adventure.
This is going to irritate
Go
me.
ahead.
I don't.
I wrote E.T.
Look who's talking.
Nope.
I couldn't think of it. I just wrote down Hook, but it's going
It's
to.
Hook.
Oh,
You nailed it.
What?
Wow.
Mark.
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
It's Robin Williams in the movie Hook.
Dude, that's fantastic.
Wow.
I knew that one.
Yes.
And I just guessed Hook, and I got to guess more often.
Yeah. Anybody else get it? No.
Jeez.
No.
Holy crap! I couldn't believe I was right on that.
Number 8's a pretty emotional scene as well.
I have this one for sure.
I think I have this.
I think I do.
If
for
it's
sure
emotional, then I didn't see it. Then I have the wrong.
I've seen this movie.
wrong movie.
I guess
I
Shrek,
get
40 times.
You never had a camera in my head.
Can I guess?
Go ahead.
Sunshine in the Spot was
You're
fun.
very close. Right actor, wrong
Very,
movie.
very close.
Oh, Truman Show.
Truman Show.
Oh, thank you.
That's right. Truman Show. Yeah,
Of course.
Right.
I went with Wolf of Wall Street.
God, man, that movie.
I would want a camera in his head.
I think everybody got number 9.
I want a camera.
I did not.
I
I guess.
forehead.
There is a scene that Hawk would like a camera in,
On his forehead.
yeah.
Call that a POV in the biz.
Thank you. Number 9. Life finds a way.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Marco.
Wait, Sauce says he doesn't
I
have
don't
this
know
one.
it. I
You don't
wrote
know this one?
Really?
Say it like the actor, Hawk.
Life finds a way.
No idea. I wrote
Really?
Star Wars.
Well, hang on. Who
was that?
Who is he
Life,
doing an impression of?
finds a
Michael
way.
Caine?
No, that's not Michael.
No, it's not Michael
Sorry,
Caine.
there's like 16 people. What happened?
Hawk, do it again.
Life finds a way.
Hold on.
Now I know.
You didn't think about whether you should. You thought whether you could.
yeah.
Is it Jurassic Park?
That's right.
That boy,
That's
Saucy.
right. And finally, number 10.
I don't get.
I got 10. I got 5.
Big mistake.
10
Big.
easy.
Huge.
This one.
I have to go shopping now. What is it?
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman. That's right. All right, add them up. Who got the win? Ladies and
I got
gentlemen, who got
5.
the win
I
in
got
Duel of the Decades?
4.
I got the exact 4 that I predicted and not one more.
I got
Yep.
2.
4.
5? Did my 5 win?
What'd you get,
I
Derek?
got 6.
You got 6. You son of a...
Who invited him to play?
How'd you get Hook?
Nice job. Wow.
Nice work, Derek. I knew I've seen. I actually love Hook. That was like one of my favorite movies when I was younger, and we've watched it. The kids like it too, and I've watched it. So honestly, right when you said, I'm like, God, who said that? And I was just thinking Robin Williams, and that was the one. It was kind of the I don't know, I guess, but I have seen that a million times.
Man.
I'm glad. It would have pissed me off had I not come up with that one.
Yep. There you
Well
go.
done, Mark.
Why,
Well done, and thank you. You need
Derek.
classic cars. You need
Congratulations,
classiccars.com.
my
Well
friend.
done.
The news is
Kind of a
next.
fun game, right? Because it's
Oh, I
supposed
love
to be
that
in there
card, man.
somewhere.
That was fun. Yeah.
That was.
The news is next. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.